Hello and welcome to Down to Mike's. I am, as you can see, in the studio by myself. So tonight's episode is with a special guest. He has been forementioned in some of the past episodes. His name is JB, otherwise known as J Bones or Jason Belge. It's one of my good friends from childhood. We're going to dive deep into some of our history, and I want to know what he's been doing for the last 20 years because, he stayed up north and I've been down here for a while. So, without further ado, let's see if this works. Boom! There he is, JB.
Oh, I was hoping for the Bruce Buffer intro. Come on, let's go.
Here he is, Jason Belge. Yeah.
Hailing from Syracuse, New York.
Love it. Cheers, my friend.
Hey, man, love you, brothers, forever.
For
That's a true
sure.
fact.
For sure. Love you, buddy. It's been so long. I mean, this is the first time we've actually talked in well over a decade. And not even, I mean, we barely talked before we started doing this. We only briefly chatted to figure out how I can have you on the show 600 miles away.
Thanks.
Um, but yeah, it's been a while, and I guess we can easily start out with, like we were talking before. I guess we can talk about right off the bat the two times you were mentioned in my previous episodes where you did come to my wedding and you sang "Baby Got Back" verbatim, a cappella, and then the band plugged their machines back in, started playing it from the beginning, and you sang the whole song, and people came back into the ballroom and started dancing after there was only like four people in the room. You ended up with at least 30 people back in there dancing to you singing at the end of the night.
Wild, wild. And if you guys didn't bring it up, you and Ty,
Uh-huh.
shout out Ty, love you to start with us.
What's up, Ty?
If you guys didn't bring that up, I would have never thought about that. But
That you don't
what a
even
bring back.
remember, you don't even remember doing it?
No, I remember it, but it's not something I'm like constantly thinking about.
No,
So
I
you
get
guys
it.
bringing it up in that episode was hilarious, and it brought me back. And holy cow! I think what happened was I stumbled back into the bar to get a little roadie to go, and then I saw an open microphone. That open microphone called my name. There was nobody in that room. Like you said, the band was packing
No, they
up,
were packing up their stuff. Everybody was going home.
total, totally unplugged. Like it was like you guys had it till 11. It was like 11:05, and I just had the itch. I had the itch, had had to scratch it. Stepped up to the mic. I don't want to get striked by YouTube because my voice is so great.
True.
I can't sing it right now, right? We don't want to get this episode striked.
So you still know the whole song.
Yeah, yes, sir.
That's badass. Now, the other time you were mentioned was when we got up on stage at the campground and sang "I'm Too Sexy" in front of what must have been at least 200, 250 people.
So I want to do a little hand up here. You have shortchanged us, Michael.
Okay, well, please reiterate the story because my brain is fried.
Yeah, so it was a packed holiday weekend, and
Yes.
the band that was supposed to play canceled. So the karaoke lady popped up there, who happened to be my neighbor, right? So we had
Okay.
an in. I don't know if it's coming back to you a little bit.
Nope.
So we had an in. We're like, hey, me and Mike, we'll do this song. It'll be electric.
Yeah, we had the
And
wife
sure as
beaters
shit,
on.
we did.
Yeah.
We weren't we
I
we didn't
remember, was it
we
you or
didn't
me?
practice, I'll tell you that.
No, no, not at all.
No.
And there's only like real pictures of it, because there probably wasn't even cell phones then, or like a maybe. uh, Like I just remember,
I
I
don't
think
know.
I got a
Yeah,
picture somewhere of it, like a real picture, but that's it. That's the only archived evidence that I
it
have.
was in layman's terms electric. We brought all the feels, we brought the energy, things were happening. And someone said about, oh, we went home alone. No shot.
I said,
No shot.
I said, all this happened and we still went home alone. I mean, it was more for the joke,
Zero
but
point zero. I know. And no, it worked, but
yeah.
bringing it back, no, we did well.
How old were we? Were we, could we even drive? Was that like,
You know what? I can tell you right now. So it was about 3 weeks after the injury. You know what I'm talking
oh
about?
my God, I know. Do we have to start with that
We'll talk
story?
about it.
Are we going to
I know
start
what,
there?
we might have to, but I was a little banged up.
Yes.
Your boy Mike over here down the mic banged me up a little bit.
Now,
We'll talk about that story in a minute. But like
yeah.
I was a little banged up,
Okay. Well, we were
but it was
lip
I
syncing,
was
so you should have been okay. But
no, we weren't. We were live.
were we singing it? Singing it?
We
We weren't Millie
oh,
Vanilli?
no.
Oh, we were really singing? I don't remember, man. I thought we were lip syncing. We
This
really
was in
sang
front of
that because
about
I've
eight
I've got a voice. Nobody likes
of
my
an
voice.
angel.
Yeah,
Oh, we have a face for radio.
I have a face for radio. Yes.
Yes. No, we did well. We did well.
I have a
We
voice
got
for
more high
video. I believe
fives
I
and
said that. We did get a lot of high fives, and I believe one of us threw our tank top or no, our shirt. We took our shirt off and threw it into the crowd. I don't know if I
yeah,
ever
we had a
got that
button
shirt
up.
back.
We started off with a button up, then we went
Yeah,
six packs out for the boys.
the crowd went wild. I'm
We did well.
guessing, yeah, I'm guessing some people's moms probably went wild too.
I mean, we were a little young. We were young. So I'm thinking, oh boy, we must have been like, well, what do you got? You got 2 years on me? Are you
Yeah,
47? All right, so you
yeah,
got 2 years on me. So I'm thinking I was like 15-ish and you were 16, 17-ish.
okay, okay,
Does that make sense?
yeah, that's
In that
probably
realm.
right.
Yeah.
So, by the okay, so at Brennan Beach, when Belge and I were younger, there was a huge rec hall where everybody played basketball inside. And all the older kids, shout out Chaz, Ty, Trevor, all you fools. Those guys would play ball, and Jay and I were a little bit younger. And when you're in those teen years, a couple years is huge. So we were quite a bit smaller than everybody else, and we just watched them. I sat on the sideline and just dribbled for like a whole summer, just dribbled. And then that Mike, what's his name? Mike something. He started
Gene?
playing with us. Eugene. Yeah. Eugene had the best crossover in the world at that time for us playing. But, we finally got our chance to play, and man, I feel like, we killed it. I think we started doing really well. I know your passing game was unreal. And shooting, you had the shot. I could drive home when we finally did start playing. I felt like at the time I had awesome hang time. I felt like I could soar, and I really do think I could. Like, cause do you remember that New York State Fair where I almost won the dunk competition?
Yeah. You
I
you lost to a McDonald's All-American who went Division 1 and played at Michigan.
Okay,
Yes.
wait, repeat that, please.
Yes.
Repeat that, because I always just say it was a guy who went to SU and he was tall and black. Like,
Yeah, yeah.
So
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 yeah,
what? Who was this guy? The one guy I lost to?
the one guy you lost to was a legitimate McDonald's All-American.
Okay,
He was also an All-American in football.
okay. And
He
all he
ended
did
up
was
playing it.
he flew.
I mean, he was huge.
Yeah,
He flew. He went from really far away.
he
Your
jumped.
dunk was prettier, but because of who he was, you had no chance.
I
I
did.
mean, I
I
saw it. You pulled a dunk out of your ass that no one's ever seen before.
I did a
Hand
360.
up,
I
I
did a
seen it.
360. Touched my knees, pump faked
Yes,
it,
you
and
did
dropped it.
this.
Like,
Yes,
and I'm white. It was
yes.
amazing.
And they're like, "Who's this guy?" But the All American steps up and just jumps
And
from the free throw
yeah,
line.
yeah,
He's
he
gonna
jumped
win
from
it.
the
I
free throw
get it.
line. And I was like, okay, that was pretty cool, but it was
I'm
not
your witness. I seen it.
good.
Props to you, brother.
Good, because I do bring
He
that
ended
up
up
sometimes, and
he
I
ended
don't
up
think
playing in the
people,
NFL, by the way.
huh?
He ended up playing in the NFL.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
We'll have to pull that gentleman's name out. So hopefully he ever sees this and says, I was second place, bitch. Should have been first.
Marquise Walker.
Marquise.
Shout out.
Yeah, shout out, buddy. Mr.
Shout
Walker.
out.
Um, so just to step back from that, we're still at Brennan Beach. Um,
Mm-hmm.
so the other hobby we had was ping pong.
Oh boy.
And this is where we get to Jay being beat up. And this is something I feel bad about to this day. We're playing ping pong and we're doing what? Like a tournament, like best out of 5 or some shit like that. You know, it's middle of
It
July.
was one of those rainy days. You couldn't go outside, pouring. So
Yeah.
we just stayed inside the rec hall and we played ping pong. And you were crushing it.
Well,
You were smoking everybody until
I, until you came up there and we were having one hell of a match. And then,
mhm.
I mean, so we've been playing for hours. I'm sweating like a pig. Jay, to bring this story short, Jay beats me. And I was like beside myself. And I went, son of a bitch. And I did want to, I whipped my arms around like all pissed off. And the paddle came right out of my hand. The paddle came whipping straight out of my sweaty hand and right into Jay's face. Right into his face. And he looked at me and put his hand on his face and then slowly sank out of sight.
Yes,
I
sir.
was I
I
was
did.
so scared. I was so scared and I felt so bad. I like ran off. I ran into the woods. I didn't know what to do. And I think I walked up to your house like after a couple of hours and was like asking your dad if you were okay and everything.
Yeah, we were down at the hospital in Syracuse.
Yeah, you lost a tooth.
Yeah. So I think about you every day when I wake up because it's still missing. So shout out to Mike Ronaldo.
Oh, don't
Um,
don't shout me
and,
out
and
for
I and
that.
I
Don't
I,
shout me out for that.
I know, but I keep it there because our history together, us growing up together, you're
Oh,
my brother,
yeah,
you know? So it's
yeah.
like, hey, this is my brother, brothers fight. This wasn't a fight,
We didn't fight.
but
We didn't. We
no,
fought.
it wasn't a
We
fight.
fought before, but we didn't
We
fight.
fought before, yeah.
That wasn't a
That
fight.
that was but I love you so much. It was like, hey, I'm gonna keep the gap. I'm keeping the gap for my homie.
If it makes you feel any better, I've got an even bigger gap than that now. I'm missing two
All
teeth next to each other over here. I can fit a cigar in it and close my mouth.
right. Well, I
Actually,
didn't cause those ones.
I'm missing 12 teeth currently. Well, I talked about this on a previous episode, so I don't want to get into it, but I am missing 12 teeth. And I wanted to go to the dentist, but they want your left kidney just to get something done.
Yeah.
So,
Right.
unless this podcast takes off, brother, I'm going to have a messed up grill.
Yeah, yeah. It's fine. Hey, buddy, you're outnumbered. I got you.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm still okay in the front though. So, like,
You're missing 12. I'm still missing the one. So I got you outnumbered. I can take you.
yeah. And So that's how Jay was beat up for the "I'm too sexy." I didn't
before
realize
the
that
I'm
was
too
that
sexy.
cause to that, because you did end
Yeah,
up
it was a
getting
couple weeks later because I had crazy bro.
you
Just
got
to give you a little
stitches.
context, I had to go down to Syracuse July 4th weekend and go to a dentist who was hammered coming from a July 4th party, stitching me up, doing all the things like plastic surgery. And he's like, oh, yeah, you need plastic surgery. I'm like, all right, whatever you got to do. And I'm still kind of put together, so we're good.
Yeah, you're good. You're a handsome man. Uh, you know the height. See, I don't know. Nobody can see Jay. He's sitting down, but he's 6'4", and that height. But just being tall is a blessing in itself in today's day and age.
Oh, huge advantage.
Yeah,
Yeah, we can grab things from the top shelf and everything.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Among other things.
True facts. I don't know if you notice. Here's a little rant. We do a little sidebar.
Sure,
I
bring
don't
it.
know if you go out to bars at all. I don't know if you, I mean, just going out, maybe it's even the grocery store. But like 20-year-old guys are very short. Besides like those like monsters like that play basketball, average 20-year-old dudes are like 5'9". Is it too much microwavable food that they grew up on? Like, what happened to these kids? You notice that?
Um, yeah, I do notice that to an extent. I mean, granted, your 5'4" is probably a 5'10", and you're just your eyes are getting older and they feel shorter. But 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 yeah, I do see that. Like that's why. But then again, I almost want to argue the contrary, where sometimes I walk around down here and everybody looks like a freaking giant. And I'm 6'2", 240, and I'm looking at these guys and I'm like, where did you come from? What incubator made you? You know?
I get that. There's like some, outliers out there. I'm just trying to think of the means,
But
the
the I
averages.
think the majority is smaller nowadays. More maybe
Like their girlfriends are taller than them, and it's hilarious.
yeah. Yeah. Well, here's the thing that Tom brought up in our first episode, and maybe you're talking about something like this. Tom brought up what happened to men, like real men. Like he's noticing that women that are in their 20s and 30s are actually looking more towards the mid 40s and up for a boyfriend because they want somebody they feel is going to protect them. And
All right. Yeah, yeah. That's a great theory. I love that.
you're not seeing that a lot in these millennial dudes that have, you know, top knots, I think if that's what you call them, and they're just walking around, dancing. Have you ever
Right.
seen guys at the gym that they dance now? Like they're over in a
Like I got a
corner.
camera on them somewhere.
Yeah, they're over in a corner doing some weird.
They're wiggle dicking. That's what I call it. They're wiggle dicking.
I
It's
could,
like they got like a TikTok going on. I
yeah,
call them wiggle dicking.
yeah. I'm pretty busy when I go in there. I'm pretty busy telling people to get up out. Like if you're gonna look at your phone, get up and go do it over there. I need this bench, and but and I noticed now it like even Arelis will tell me, dude, I get pissed off at everybody now. Like, do you remember, like, like your dad back in the day? He's going, "Hey, slow down! You're going too fast," or
Us.
like just the littlest thing that somebody might be doing, I get mad about, and she always tells me, "You're get what are you so upset about?" And I'm like, "Look at this little bastard on his phone sitting at a red light. He shouldn't be on his phone." And I'll get all frustrated over this stuff that I think 10 years ago didn't bother me. Have you seen any of that in your current
Oh yeah,
position?
we have literally turned into Homer Simpson's dad, where we're yelling at the clouds.
Yes.
So we've turned into, and I understand that. I see it. I see it,
Well, I
but
have friends
we can rationalize it.
that I used to play paintball with that are retiring. They're Jay, I've got friends that are retired. Ty's got 5 grandchildren. What's happening to me? You know?
Wild. I'm with you, brother.
And I'm like,
I've
oh
been
man.
able to I've been able to make it 45 years now. Shout out, giving up my age.
Yeah,
But
we're gonna
my
get
pull up,
we're gonna get into that because as soon as we're done talking about the younger years, I want to get into what you've been doing since
yikes.
I came to North Carolina.
All
And I
right.
think everybody
Well,
wants to hear that. But
my pullout game is strong, that's for sure.
so you're kidless.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Well, I know you can't get a back pregnant, so you should be fine. Yeah.
Hmm. Some would say.
Okay,
Some would
cool.
say.
Cool. So, okay, I have to say that there's oh, son of a gun.
Oh,
We're
oh.
on we The way I got this set up so that you can see Jay is I'm using Facebook Messenger. But now I've got some guy that keeps messaging me because I'm selling Jeep parts tomorrow. And
You got a Wrangler?
I just well, just parts. I have a Wrangler. Um,
Oh, I'm a Wrangler dude.
really?
We're Jeep bros. Look
Yeah.
at us. We grew up together, got the same fucking whip. Let's go.
Yes, I have a Jeep. I'm not like, all right, here's what happened, Jay. This is why I have one.
Oh, no free ads.
Um, I still had my Fiero last year, and I still
The
have it.
one you had back in '96.
Yeah, well, I still have that one. I had a second Fiero. I had an 88 Formula that I drove for the last 5 or 6 years. And then Mikey, turned six. He's almost 17 now, but he was 16 last year and he needed a car. So I sold my red Fiero and bought him a Honda Civic. And and then I needed something for my dogs. I needed something to carry my dogs around, and I knew I couldn't go back to a Fiero. So I found a Jeep Wrangler that was at the right price point, and without the back seat, it was perfect for hauling my dogs around. So I do like
Still
it.
got a little.
Um,
I mean, you know me, upstate New York. I need that 4-wheel drive. I rip around like there's no snow. It's great.
yeah, I don't think I've ever put it in 4-wheel drive. It's a street princess to say the least. But I do love taking everything off it in the summer. Like I leave
Yeah,
it naked the whole summer. Uh,
that's cool. I
yeah,
love that.
the doors are gone, the top's gone, everything's gone the whole summer, and I got the
Hey,
coolest
shout
street.
out Jay and Mike. 40 years later, having the same whip. I mean, that's pretty freaking cool, right?
That is cool. Do you
Right?
want to hear
That's
about
cool.
the other 4 cars I have?
I mean, that's good. I mean, I know you're like the grease monkey kind of guy, right?
I'm a car
You're
person.
always,
Yes, I'm a.
yeah,
Well,
you're always
I've
tinkering.
got a gem
I don't
color.
know what this move was. Sorry, I don't know what this move was. This is me wrenching.
Oh,
Does that work?
is that the move you're calling it now?
Yeah, that's the move. We're wrenching right now.
I'm sure we'll see in the comments what your wrenching looks like, but
Yeah, yeah. Shut out chat. Shut out chat.
hopefully you're going to pass this around to people up there because this is going to be a word of mouth podcast. How we get it out there
Listen,
and
I am rocking the
spread it.
orange, and for people in the queues know what this sweatshirt means.
What does
All right. So the
44s mean?
44 is an electric number in Syracuse, New York. Goes back for back in the 40s. Ernie Davis, Jim Brown, let's go. Rob Conrad, shout out.
Who are you shouting out right now?
You're not a sports guy.
Of
You're not a
course,
sports guy,
I'm not a
which is
sports
wild.
guy.
You're not a sports guy.
Not at
But
all.
the people that know. We don't have to go into it because I'm going to go off on a whole nother tangent. I got
Okay.
to teach this guy about
So if
sports.
you know, you
But
know. 44s, baby.
those who know. Yeah, yeah. I don't even know if they can see it. Can they see it?
They could see, yeah, yeah. You're all over the
All right.
screen. I keep looking
I don't
at
know where
you,
I'm cropped.
which I'm I apologize everybody. I keep looking at Jay. He's on my computer and I should be talking to Jay this way. So I'm gonna keep trying that. It's hard with the high rye. I do have a really nice whiskey that I'm sipping on. So it's
Yeah, yeah.
um
Oh, what's your flavor?
this right here is a blue run high rye. It's about
Okay.
$140 a bottle.
Shout out.
It was donated to
No
me.
free ads.
It was donated to the podcast um, by a very generous man that I'm not sure if he wants me shouting him out. So we're just going to shout out a very generous man that I know passed me a bottle of Blue Run with a Michigan
No free ads.
butterfly. No free. That's
No
right.
free ads. No free ads.
Bottle of boop boop.
Yeah, yeah.
But and I just
But if
poured
you
it
want to
in.
become a sponsor, if you want to become a sponsor, shout out.
Yes, I'm
Shout out.
man. I can't wait. I can't wait. So where are we, Jay? We got off on a Jeep tangent. We're
We did.
um.
Let me
Well, we were
bring you
kind
back
of
to
talking about Brennan Beach, and do you remember Balloon Fest?
yeah.
Balloon Fest.
Um,
We
in Jamesville.
I had a 1984 Ford Ranger single cab. It was originally a 4-cylinder, but it might have been running on 2 when I owned it. This
I mean
truck,
that thing got us around.
this little baby truck, I don't even know how it made it to Syracuse, but did you say Jamestown?
Jamesville Beach. Shout out.
Jamesville Beach, which is about what, an hour away from Syracuse?
So
So,
it's about 20 minutes south of Syracuse.
okay, 20 minutes. So it's an hour and a half away from my house, and I'm driving this little Ford Ranger, and we had 2 girls with us. And I remember there's no possible way you're getting more than 2 people in the front of this truck. It was the tiniest Ford Ranger in the world. My Fiero was bigger. So they laid down in
Me
the
and you were
back
tall
bed.
guys.
Yeah, yeah. It was just me and you in the front because it had it was an automatic, but it was an automatic on the floor. So there was no room for anybody in between us. And they were laying down in the back, and I this is all I remember about this is we went from Jamesville Beach to Syracuse with them laying down in the back of the bed. And maybe, I mean, I wasn't texting because there was no phones, but something caught my attention and I had to hit the brakes. And all you hear is dunk, dunk.
Yeah,
It was both their heads hitting the back of the truck.
yeah, yeah.
I
Now
felt,
it is 30 years later, they all have CTE. Yes.
I felt so bad.
Hmm.
Oh, man. And I
Hey,
heard
by the way,
Tia camps at Brennan Beach, right across from you.
yeah, she's married, beautiful kids. Yeah, yeah. She's doing a
Yeah,
great job. Shout
yeah.
out to you.
Shout out Tia. So
Hey, shout out me because 10 years later,
shout
I
out
ended up
Jay.
becoming, hold on, little hands up. I ended up being the event coordinator for Jamesville Beach 10 years later.
You're kidding me. For the
I swear
Balloon
to God,
Fest.
for the Balloon Fest at Jamesville Beach, I was the event coordinator. Isn't that
Wow.
crazy?
That is
Crazy. It
crazy.
all comes full circle.
Oh my God. Yeah. And I do feel like it was more than 20 minutes away, but maybe it was just my truck not being able to do 55.
Yeah, well, it was like if yeah, you take 41 north, get off the Circle Drive. Yeah, that's fine.
We had some, well, not you, but I had some serious hoopties back in the day. Do you realize my Fiero was the best car I ever owned at that time? Like
You called it your mini um uh
my baby Ferrari?
Ferrari. That's what it was.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ferrari.
Yeah. I said it's a poor man's Ferrari. And
I
it
can't
was.
believe you held on to it for so long.
Jay,
Hand up.
I
I
loved
could
it.
not believe you did that.
I love that car. That car never
Because
did
we're
me
friends
wrong.
on Facebook. We don't talk a lot, but like we would see each other's posts on Facebook and maybe we'd do a little how do you do.
Yeah, yeah,
You
yeah.
still having that Fiero years later is banana land.
Actually, my son's rebuilding it right now. He's putting a supercharged 3.8 in it. That car is going to be a tiny little bullet, and I'll be so proud of him if he does it all himself. Like he's not doing it himself, but he's doing it with a mechanic friend of ours, and But if he follows through with this, which he's been doing really well, he actually bought the donor car and everything the other day, and he's gonna do it. And it's gonna be so wild seeing my son in my Fiero. It's gonna be wild.
Shout out Mikey.
Shout out Mikey. What's up, brother?
Shout out Mikey.
You know he's in the National
Oh,
Guard now too.
let's go.
Yeah.
Uncle JJ here, giving you props, brother.
Yep.
I got a picture of little Mikey at my house that I had in North Syracuse. And I
Really?
had a St. Bernard I had a St. Bernard at the time. So
I
I had
remember
this
that.
huge I had a huge water bowl. And, and, and Mikey's sitting in it, or I'm sorry, standing in it. He's like, I don't know, maybe 3 or 4 years old. I
Yeah.
can't, I don't know.
He's probably he was around that. Maybe a little bit younger. He might have been 2 to 3.
Two to
Um,
three, right? Yeah.
yeah, that was
And he's standing in this St. Bernard's water dish. It was hilarious. Good looking kid,
oh
great
yeah.
looking parents. Both of them smoke shows, by the way.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, he's almost
Yeah.
6 foot tall. He's almost 6 foot now.
How old is he now? 16, 17?
He's going to be 17 at the end of November. Yep.
Oh, Jesus.
I'll probably have him on here for
Yikes.
one of these episodes. I'll let him sit in. I think he's upstairs somewhere. But let's get back. I want to hear.
All right.
All right. So let's
Uh-huh.
say 97. Okay. I moved to North Carolina. And
You moved to
then,
North Carolina in 97?
yeah. Yeah.
Holy cow.
So, like, 98 to 2000, 98 to
No, no, no,
2002.
no, 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 no. That can't be true. Hold on, hand up. All
Yeah.
right, chat. We're going to rewind Mike for a little bit. Spring of 98, myself, Mike Ronaldo, and John Hunter took my Chevy Corsica down to Myrtle Beach for
Was it
spring break.
spring of 98 or spring of 97?
Spring of 98, because I graduated a couple months later from high school.
Huh.
So you held up. So you loved it. I remember you loved it. We had such a great time,
Oh,
which I don't know if
going
you
to
want to get
Myrtle
into those
Beach?
stories. Yeah, going to Myrtle Beach.
Oh
You
my
ended up moving
gosh.
down. You moved down there for a minute, right?
Well, I moved down there for 6 months. So maybe it was 98. Maybe it was because it was probably the end of 98. And then I moved
Okay.
to Myrtle Beach and I spent 6 months there. And when spring rolled around again, because I moved there in February and I got a job on the strip working as like a painter, fixing up the parks. And um, when spring hit, my studio apartment went from 500 a month to 2,000 a week. And that's when I was like, bye bye Myrtle Beach, and I was gonna
Right.
move
Yeah.
back
Yeah.
home, but then uh, a friend of mine was living in Raleigh, and he was like, Mike, just move here. And so the guy I was living with, Mark, he moved back to New York, and I moved to Raleigh, and that's where I stayed.
Right.
Um, but let's
So
let's
that's what I remember.
okay.
It's like that was probably like 99. You moved down south.
So 2000, were you in Armory Square in 2000 when the guy fell off the roof?
So that was me and John Hunter. Yes, it was. Oh
Well,
my
he
God, this is
his
crazy.
feet hit Mike Apt.
Yeah. So and us. Yes.
So
So this
let's tell
was
this story. Hold on, let's tell this
yeah,
story.
1999.
You go ahead and tell it.
This was
Ni-
1999.
99. Everybody's ready
So
to
you know
party.
Y2K is
Y2K.
crazy
Yeah.
because all the IT companies were going crazy. Like our computer is gonna like understand this new
The
like layout of
zero
the
zero.
years.
Yeah.
Right. Oh my God, it's gonna go crazy. We all go to Armory Square. They got a ball dropping,
Yeah. We were gonna watch the ball drop.
and we're like looking up. 5, 4. Some dude fell through the catwalk, or whatever you want to call it,
I thought
on
he
us.
Yeah, he fell on us,
Like,
but he went over a
on us.
balcony.
No, no, no. In between, like
You
those
probably
like
know better than I do. I just
staircases.
know he fell
Yeah,
5 stories.
yeah, 5 stories. But those like catwalks where there's stairs in between,
Yes.
like those like little. So he fell between them. So
Oh my God.
he was hitting the stairs on his way down, and he hit us in
Yeah.
the head and the shoulder and our legs,
He landed on one of
and
those metal grates that opened on the sidewalk.
yeah, like yeah, and R.I.P. by the way.
Yeah. R.I.P.
Um,
He was
but we're like
crushed.
5, 4, dead guy. 3, 2, dead guy. 2, 1. Yay! Happy New Year! Y2K. Dead guy. Oh, yay! Dead guy. That's what we were doing the whole time. Like,
Yeah.
dead guy.
We were like, this kind of sucks now, and
Yeah, we
I
gotta
don't,
just disperse.
yeah, I
We gotta
don't
get out of
remember
here.
us staying out much longer after that. We were like, man, that kind of was a damper on the evening watching that guy pretzel himself on the ground. And uh so that
Yeah,
was
there's
year
Trump.
2000.
That
I'll
was
never forget
2000.
I'll
Yeah.
never forget the 2000 run. So let me ask you this, since we're talking about 2000 and we're rolling into '01, where were you when the towers got hit?
I was in college, brother.
So
I was at Cortland.
you were at Cortland. What were
I was
you
in
doing? I
Cortland.
know you remember what you were doing.
Yeah, yeah, 100%. So because of New York, um, Cortland being a school that brought up a lot of like Long Island, New York City kids,
Oh yeah.
I had a lot of friends, very close friends that were affected. At the time, we didn't know what was happening. I went to class. I happened to have an IT class at the time.
So you don't even know yet.
No inter.
You didn't
Well, I
you didn't
kind
see
of
it on
knew.
TV or anything.
I did.
Okay.
I turned the TV on, and I saw the first tower hit.
Okay.
And
So you're
then I
just
went to
going,
class.
yeah.
Yeah, I went to class, and no internet's working. And we're like, what
Huh.
do we do? It's an IT class,
Yeah, yeah.
right? But no one knows what's going on because again, pre cell phone, pre all that stuff, and also internet's not working, so you can't communicate with anybody.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
they like so the teacher lets us go. Hey, go home. We nothing's working. Something big's happening. I go home and I see the second tower hit live.
Yeah.
Then we knew we were under attack. It hit me a little bit differently than maybe most people, only because of my close friends, my roommates, who I lived with, my closest friends were from there. Their parents, aunts, uncles, cousins worked there. They
Yeah.
were in trouble.
Yeah.
One of my best girlfriends was a flight attendant um, from the flight that left Boston,
Oh
Logan.
man.
Yeah, not great. Um, so it hit me a little bit differently than maybe somebody from Missouri, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Everybody kind of had their own thoughts about it. I thought I got woke up in bed. It was like 9:30 in the morning, and
Yep.
and the girl I was with at the time was like, "Turn the TV on, turn the TV on." So I turned the TV on, and we're watching one of the towers. It's smoking. Plane hit it, and they're talking about it. And I'm like, "Oh my god, this is crazy." And then I had to go to work, so I know I usually had to be to work around 10:30, 11. I was working in the restaurant, and it was probably like 11:30. I had just got there. The whole place like is just dead silent, and everybody's watching the TV. Like none of us were even working. The people weren't even asking for us to help them. Everybody was glued to the TV, and I watched the second tower get hit live, and I was just like, "Oh my god, what is happening?" But
That's when we knew.
yeah,
Yep.
I was like, "Man, this is going to be crazy," you know. And but yeah, I think it's wild that we experienced that, and that was like a long time ago now. Feels like it was yesterday. It just doesn't feel like it was that long ago. But like I feel like the last 15, 20 years have just blown by. like blown by.
It's a blur for sure. Yeah, it goes fast, especially when you're having fun, which I'm sure you did, and I know I did.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. So that being said, what's going on with you after college and I moved to North Carolina? Like what have you had going on since then? And go ahead and get into detail on some of it. Because I'm supposed to be interviewing you. I don't want to take up a lot of airtime here. So let's hear it.
Like the Cliff Notes version is like
I
totally,
just said I
yeah,
don't
yeah.
want I just said I don't want cliff
I
notes.
will. I know. I agree.
I want to know what happened because I haven't, like I said, this is the first time we've talked in like a decade. So
Yeah.
I want to hear like when I was getting married and living my life down there, what was going on up here?
Shout out
Because
Christy.
go ahead and shout her out.
Shout her out.
Um,
Very boobs. No big deal.
uh, what was my train of thought? So,
Yeah.
um, yeah, I want to know what was happening because, like I said, when I came home, and we all get busy, but when I come home, I tried to see you for a few years, but you know how things get when, you're only home for 8 days. Your mother probably plans every second of your time there. She makes me go visit everybody.
Shout
She's,
out Colleen.
yeah, shout out mom. But, I've got to see family. And it's like, if you can't come to me, I'm probably not going to see you because I just don't have the time, especially when Mikey was born and everything. But,
Yeah. No, I
you know,
remember like in the early when was this?
yeah, I
2010s.
tried to get out to you.
Like
Um,
we would have like a little like a night where me and you just like got after it.
yeah,
And I had a house at the time with a pool and a hot tub. Me and you just like had like just me and you vibed out.
yeah,
That was fun.
it was fun.
Um, I don't know. Like I think my synopsis is like I was literally the poster child. If you saw a bachelor, that was me. I didn't
Well, yeah.
have many long-term relationships, girlfriends here and there, living my
So
best life.
let me ask you this:
No,
are there any relationships that got away? Like one
no,
you thought was going to make it and it didn't?
no. I had some close calls, but looking back, it's like for you.
Are you talking close calls as in you almost got her pregnant or you guys were about to get married?
No, like, yeah, yeah. Like she's like looking for a ring.
Hey, I don't know
And
with you, Jay. It could have been
yeah,
the close call
yeah,
could mean anything. You might be like, "Whoa,
yeah.
I
Like I
almost
was
got
living with a girl
chlamydia."
with kids. I was living with a girl with nice talk. I was living with a girl with kids, and I thought that might lead to something. Next thing you know, you're getting attacked with a hammer. Probably not a good idea, right?
You don't want to elaborate on that?
Nah, no.
Okay.
We're in a good place where we
We'll
don't.
just slide
Things,
by almost attacked you with a
yeah.
hammer. We'll just let that go.
No,
Um,
no. I literally attacked with a hammer, not almost.
literally, yeah, okay, even worse.
Yeah,
Let's
yeah.
just
Not
get
great.
past that like you didn't say it.
But I mean, that's the life, though. I mean, I was trying to be something. Maybe I wasn't ready for at the time. So,
Let me
maybe
ask you
her
this:
expectations were higher.
was it operator error? Like, was it your fault?
No,
Like, I
I woke up to a hammer.
you woke up to a hammer, and it wasn't yours.
No, I wish I had a hammer. That'd be great. I wish I had a hammer. No, it was her going through my phone and finding something from
Shout
3
out
years ago.
Todd's wedding.
Yeah. Todd's wedding. What?
Trevor's wedding. Sorry.
Trevor's wedding.
Yeah.
Let's go for
Shout
Trevor's
out
wedding.
Trevor's wedding.
That was, oh my God, what a wedding that was. Let's talk about that.
that I
No,
can't remember it. I can't.
no.
I can't remember Trevor's wedding.
It was the year before you got married. I remember that.
Yeah, I've got a picture of it up on my wall on the stairs. I mean, all of us.
It was
It's a
hotter
great
than
picture.
Hades. We all had napkins wrapped around our heads
I do remember
that
that.
was
I do
soaked in
remember how
ice
hot it
water
was. Yes.
because the AC wasn't working, the refrigerators weren't working, the beer ended up being warm. So we were all ordering mixed drinks. Yeah, we got a little toasty.
Yeah,
But
that was
shout
good.
out fucking Trevor's wedding. That was awesome.
Yeah, that was a good time. So,
That's when I saw Christy's boobs.
so let's move on. Let's move on to because we're still talking about you.
Oh shit. All right. All right. So like most of my 2000s and 2020s. Wait.
That's everything.
No.
That's
Yeah,
all of
that's
it.
not it. My 20s and 30s, we'll call it that. My 20s and 30s
Okay.
is me um not having long relations, having a steady job, always had a place to live, fairly nice, always like typically the party spot,
Yeah.
but literally a bachelor in the nicest way possible, PG-13 bachelor.
I I think everybody understands what you're saying. Yes.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So I had a lot of fun for about 25 years.
Okay.
I thought I was going to get serious with this one particular woman.
Uh-huh.
She had young kids. I was an instant dad. We had the house, the picket fence, the two dogs, the pool.
Now
We were doing
what
it.
year was
And
this?
so this would have been 20 17-ish,
Okay.
2017-ish. So I'm like 36, 37.
Okay. Okay.
And then the hammer happened. Not my hammer. I
So
wish.
how you got to explain it. We've just talked about getting attacked with a
Yeah.
hammer
Oh,
twice
well, so, like when a girl gets drinking too much and she gets psycho.
and she knows that you're diddling something else. Is that
No, I wasn't doing anything.
you weren't doing any of that? You got
No, she looked at a text message from 3 years prior, thinking it was present, but she was a drunk, and we don't gotta get into that. It doesn't
okay.
matter.
Okay.
So I ended up moving downtown. All right. So I ended up moving downtown Syracuse, living the downtown life. I was working downtown. I'd walk to work. Now all my friends are in the suburbs. They have kids. They're married. I just start fresh. This
Okay.
was back in 2018,
Okay. Okay.
2017,
That's
whatever that.
about when I started
It,
fresh, buddy. It's
yeah.
about
So I
2018.
started fresh. I sold everything I owned. Went to a cool studio apartment downtown Syracuse. Started fresh. I'd go out to bars, didn't know anybody. I'd play pool. I'd play darts just to meet new friends.
Yep. Yep.
And I slowly became kind of cool. I ended up meeting people that had positions that were like really cool people, some
So
politicians,
you were
some
networking.
bar owners. Yeah. And I ended up being a pretty cool guy.
Nice.
And people liked me and I liked them.
Okay.
And then I've been living downtown since then. Um, I now live with a beautiful girl. I love her to death. We have two beautiful dogs.
Nice. So how long have you been with this current feline?
So we met about 6 or 7 years ago, and we've been
6 or
off and
7
on.
years ago?
I know we that's when we met. She moved here from Louisville
Hold on a second
because of
before
a
you go
job.
any further.
Oh,
Before you go any
oh,
further,
here we go.
because 6 or 7
Oh,
years ago,
I'm gonna get myself in trouble.
no, listen. 6 or 7 years ago is about when I got divorced. Right around when I turned 40, and what I'm getting at
Okay.
is you talking about us being brothers and Jeep brothers. Um, did you? This mofo's got to stop texting my phone, man. Okay, so sorry. I hope nobody can hear that, but it's coming through the computer and it just keeps beeping. Can you hear it?
No, I can't hear it from my end.
Okay, hopefully nobody can hear that. It's just driving me crazy, which is fine. I
Mhm.
apologize. So, what I'm getting at is when I met the current lady I'm with now, who I've been with
Yeah.
for almost 7 years, love her to death.
Oh.
She she said no to me multiple times.
Mhm.
And that's kind of what I'm getting at. Did you? asked this girl out. She was like, nah. And then you asked her out again. She was like,
Oh yeah.
I don't think it's a good idea. And then like you asked
Right.
again.
Yeah. 100%. The off and on. Then we'd
Yeah.
bump into each other in a bar, and then we'd flirt. But then, like, oh, we're not good, or I'm not in a place where I can commit.
So
It
so
was
like
a
a fungus, you kind of got your way in there and grew.
oh, if that's what you want to say, okay.
Well,
But
that's I snuck my way in,
I find
and I think
I
she
don't want to be
loves
like a
me back now.
fungus, but I find myself as being a fun guy.
Okay. Hey, hey, I like that
Pretty
play,
fun,
brother. High five.
pretty funny,
Yeah, I
pretty
like it.
funny.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll have to have you on again with jokes like that.
Hey, chat. Shout out Jay Belge.
So is your better half with you now? Is she listening to this?
So she got to work late and she's going out to drinks with her friends.
Oh,
So
nice.
she might come in at any moment. Who knows?
Is she your age?
She's 2 years younger than me, 2 or 3 years younger than me.
Okay. Okay. Mine's 12 and we're engaged.
Whoa, that's not legal.
At some point
You
in my
can't say that out
it's
loud,
it's
brother.
at some point in my
You can't.
history it would have been illegal. Like when we were when
No, that's illegal. You can't hook up with a
I
girl
can
that's
tell
12.
she's 35 years old.
You said she's 12.
No, no, no. I said 12 years
Well, okay,
younger.
tell the chat. You okay, tell the chat. Correct the chat. She's not 12, chat.
Who are you talking to?
I'm talking to the chat.
My chat? Like the
Yeah.
like the scrolling
The
messages?
people viewing us, I'm calling them chat.
Oh, okay. All right. Good
You
talk. Good
said
talk.
she's 12.
I
I'm
said
trying
she's
to correct
12
you
years my
before you go to
junior.
jail.
12 years my junior. Okay?
Okay, thank you for clarifying.
Yes.
Thank you for that.
You're
Because that
welcome.
could have been a
She is a beautiful
banana
young
land.
woman. I am
Good for you.
I am now bilingual. I am fluent in two languages.
How many pronouns you got?
Just the one.
Okay, still. Okay, good. That's good. Staying strong, brother.
Yeah. Yeah. I can't know
Bilingual,
two
still one
languages.
pronoun.
I got to
That's fine. Well, you don't know these days. I'm trying to be open minded.
Well, you don't know in Syracuse, that's for sure.
I mean, things are crazy.
Yeah, things are crazy. Um,
Things are crazy. We don't got into it. You said you were bilingual. I was making sure you were, you know,
yeah, by
had one of the pronouns still.
I know two languages. I'm not
Mhm.
I'm not turning wrenches.
Yeah, don't turn wrenches. Go skiing.
Okay, so let's get
All right,
back
all
to
right.
it.
Get back on track.
This is current status. Couple years
All right,
younger
current
than
status.
you. You've had this sweetheart.
Yep.
You've had this sweetheart for how long?
So officially January of 25.
January of 25. So almost a
Almost
year.
a year,
Okay, but
right?
you've known each other for almost 7.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's
She
cool.
moved up here for a job. We've been off and on. We've been best friends. We were in the
What do you
same friend
what
zones.
do you mean off and on? You've hooked up prior to
Yep,
dating,
correct.
so you've had one night stands with her here and there over the last 7
Whoa,
years.
whoa, whoa. Never one night stands because we've always been friends. It's never been a one and done.
So
We've always been
friends with
chatty and
benefits,
talking.
friends with benefits here and there.
Okay. All right. I don't know. It's vocabulary word. Who would say that?
What are you mumbling?
I don't want to say those things. She's a nice girl and I love her to death.
No, I understand that, but I mean, if you had a friend that you had been, you guys had some uh,
We
extra
had this
transactions here and there.
crazy connection. We couldn't ever um be apart. We would always find our way back to each other.
Okay, okay. Well, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I think you got something building there.
Yes. Yeah. Finally. I mean, it only took forever.
Yeah. Well, you're still probably potent. I mean, if you wanted to put out a little. Mini you.
No, we're team dog. We like dogs more than babies right now. So we have two dogs. We love them. Our next move is to hopefully try to find a house to buy, but the market in upstate New York is insane.
Yeah, but I'm
Uh,
thinking probably pro- probably no kitties then, right? Because
no,
it's like now or never. I mean, because you're
right?
about
It'd be a now or never. You're right,
you're about to
and
go through menopause. You.
I'm menopause.
Yeah, menopause. Yeah.
Yeah, I go through menopause weekly,
Which is fine.
truthfulness.
I think my younger brother Bill is going to be kidless. I don't, he kind of lives the
How's
same.
Bill?
What?
Did you get 40?
Bill? He's your
Bill.
age.
What he's not my age.
He's like 44.
Okay.
He's a little like a
When
year.
we were growing up, I mean, I used to dunk on him, so it's not
you
my
you
age.
can't do that anymore.
I can't do that anymore. I hang up, Bill. Bill, can't do it anymore. I'm not saying that, but I used to.
Yeah, Bill's a tree trunk. I don't know if you've ever seen him lately, but
Well, I saw him when
he
he was an adult
he looks like
at
a
your
he
wedding.
looks like a yeti with leukemia.
He's a big boy. He's a big boy. I'm not dunking on Bill. There's no shot. I'm not dunking on you. I'm not dunking on probably a midget.
You want
I
to
am.
hear a funny
I'm
story
not.
about jumps? This happened about 8 years ago. So we already talked about when we were younger. I could leap through the sky like just gracefully. I mean, popping myself 40-inch vertical, no big deal. Okay. And this is what you remember in your head. This is what you remember. So, like 10 years ago, I'm playing softball. And okay,
I could do that.
granted, I'm about 40 to 60 pounds heavier than I was when we were kids playing basketball. But I am running full speed around. Like I hit one to the back fence. It didn't go over, but it hit the fence. And I am booking around. I'm going to do an infield home run. And I'm going as,
There goes the hammy.
well, it did one time, but this wasn't that time. I'm coming around third and I'm booking it. And I see the ball. I see the ball coming in to home plate. And I'm like, shit, uh, no big deal. I'll just jump over this guy. Thinking,
You could do what you used to do.
thinking I can do what I used to do. Dude, I plowed my knee into this guy's face. I must have had a half-inch vertical when I jumped. No, nothing came off the ground. And when I went to leap, my knee took him right in the face and we both
Oh,
went down and he's like, "What the?" He's like about to fight me. I was like, "What do you want? I thought I could jump higher." Like I literally said that. I thought I was going to go over you. Don't get mad at me,
sorry.
Yeah,
I'm not
sorry.
as athletic as I thought I was.
Yeah, that's exactly how it came out. I was just like, what do you want me to do about it, man? I thought I could jump over you. I'm sorry. And
It's crazy what happens nowadays because like I'll get challenged to basketball and I'm like, hand
now
up.
you've been
I re-
challenged lately to basketball?
yeah, because oh, you're tall.
Oh, yeah.
I'm like, I get, oh, you're tall. I'm like, okay, first of all, on the basketball court, when I played, because I played at a very high level,
Uh huh.
on the basketball court, I'm not tall.
No.
I'm one of the short guys. I played college. I traveled the whole East Coast playing in basketball camps.
Yeah. Okay.
Shout out John Calipari at UMass.
All right.
Shout out Tim Duncan at Wake Forest. Shout out University of Pittsburgh. I played the whole East Coast, these very prestigious camps.
I didn't know that.
Oh yeah, I, we can get into that maybe a different episode. But
Okay.
you're not a sports guy.
Yeah.
But
But that's your life. That's still that's interesting to me. I just don't
it
know
was pretty cool.
anything.
I actually won awards, and I actually was recruited at some time at a point. But then another point happened where, oh wow, you're still white and you can't jump. Oh wow, you're maxing out at 6'3". You're a dime a dozen. You
Yeah,
know,
yeah, yeah.
there's enough of you. It's like I didn't grow anymore. But there was a point in my later teens where I was pretty good, and you
Okay.
were very good as well. I don't want to like you
No,
had a different game than me.
yeah.
You can slash, and you're way more athletic. Like you can jump out of the gym. I was more of a game creator where I can pass
You knew
and
the
shoot from
game
the
better than
outside.
I did. You knew the
Yeah.
game of basketball way better than I did. I just knew how to dribble and drive the hole. I didn't even know the rules most of the time. I didn't know, I knew what a double dribble was, but that was it. And
Right.
I just played,
It,
you
it,
know. It,
it was cool because when we were on the same team, when no one would pick us to be on their team, we were the young kids
yeah.
because we were late bloomers.
Yes. Yes.
But we were chat, by the way, we were very late bloomers. So like our puberty didn't happen until a little bit later on, and we all had older friends. All of our friends were way older than us.
Yeah. Yeah, I do.
I mean, Mike, you were 2 years older than me, and we kind of stayed the same. You were a late bloomer. I was a late bloomer. But when we finally got in the court, using your athleticism to my game knowledge, we were able to like, oh my God, who are these kids?
Yeah. That's
Who
true.
right? And then it got to the point like, hey, maybe we should pick them up on our team
Yeah.
because
We should put them
this
up.
this little kid who's 14 years old can pass me the ball and put me in a position to just dunk it.
Yeah.
And you just slashing through, like you were more of a slasher where you can use your athleticism more.
Yeah.
I had to stay on the perimeter because I was skinnier. I was all skin and bones, man. I get knocked around.
yeah.
So I had to stay in the perimeter, but you had more athleticism than me. So I could just put you in a position where you had easy layups,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah. That was a
And that's
blast.
how we got to get some acknowledgement and some like tip of the caps from the older kids. They're like, oh wow, these young kids got game. Maybe we should pick them up.
Yeah.
And
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 then it,
that's how we got to be
like the
friends.
season after that, it was our court.
Yes, the season after that, we
Yeah.
owned it.
The season after that, it was us. We owned it.
Yeah, we then grew. We were both 6 foot tall.
Yeah.
But that first season where we didn't know each other, well, I'm like 14, you're like 16, or no, I'm like 30,
Yeah. We were younger
whatever
than
I am.
that when we first met.
Younger than that. You're 12 and 14. Yeah,
Yeah.
we
We were
were
still
kids.
sitting the bench wishing we could play.
Oh,
And
here comes honey. Honey
hey,
just got home.
oh, got a better half coming in.
She'll swim around.
Hello.
Yeah, you can come around, baby.
Did she say hi,
We won't be
low?
able to hear you. Yeah, yeah.
Hello,
This is Rachel.
Rachel. We're
Oh,
live.
Oh, the
we're
pup.
live.
Oh, we're live.
Yeah, we're live.
Hi, baby.
Oh,
All right,
how
go do your
sweet.
thing.
How sweet. She called you
Yeah,
baby. She
yeah,
she
yeah.
didn't hear the first 20 minutes of this, did she?
No,
Whew,
oh,
thank
she just
God.
got home.
I'm
Yeah,
just
yeah.
kidding.
We're not going to show her this link.
But I'll tell you what we're going to get into right now. This is what we're going to get
Oh,
into right
Mm-hmm.
now. So,
I'm ready.
before the Myrtle Beach trip, I think Jay's parents invited me to go to Disney World with them on a train. That trip
That was
was outstanding. That
that
was,
trip,
dude, that 24
and
hour train ride to Florida was
yeah,
awesome.
that trip was how would you it was like unexpectedly electric,
Yes.
right?
Okay. I'll take that. So we get on this train, okay? And what? It was pretty cool from Syracuse to Grand Central Station. Just cool. And we're hanging out, whatever. It's normal. But from Grand Central Station to Florida, we
Yeah.
start getting, it's a long trip, and we were sitting next to this. I think that it started out sitting next to this old lady, like this
Oh,
70-year-old lady, maybe Okay, I'm sorry, mom and dad. Yeah, at the time, old lady. That's now 6 years
Right.
younger than my parents. But
Facts.
anyways, she might have. Okay, let's for the sake of argument, she was 87 years old. Okay, this 87-year-old
Perfect.
lady. All right, way older than you, mom and dad. Um,
Hmm.
she was like, "You guys seem like nice, sweet young boys," and started feeding us vodka. So what are we? We're like,
No, no, bro. It was
it was
bourbon and
liquor.
water.
It was liquor. What was
We
it?
had no idea what it was. We were babies. It was bourbon and water.
Bourbon and water.
Yes.
Oh, okay. I just know it was liquor, and well, I knew it was liquor
Yes.
when she was because she was pouring it, and she's like, "Here,
Yes.
you guys can have." She was getting us drunk on the train.
This was back in 96 when those trains still had a smoking cart.
Yes, it might have
Yes.
been before '96 because nine. Okay, yeah, it
No,
might
I
have been
know.
'96. Was it '96?
No. It was November of 96
Okay, yeah. So
because we went during Thanksgiving break.
yep. So we walked around New York City, which was cool. We got some
Maybe
pic. I've
97.
I've still got
I'm
those
sorry,
pictures.
97. 97.
I don't. Are you sure?
Yeah, yeah, 97.
Okay. So
Because you were out of high school.
November of '97.
November 97.
Okay.
Yep.
So let's we leave Grand Central. We're heading to Florida. This old lady
Yep.
starts giving us liquor,
Bourbon and water
bourbon and water. And yes, there was
in the
smoking
smoking
carts.
cart.
So yeah,
Yes.
so we're yeah,
We didn't
that's what we
sleep.
were doing. We left our seats. We were in a smoking cart. That's right. Okay.
Yes.
So after that, we meet.
Edward Scissorhands. I mean, there's a picture out there somewhere.
I have pictures. I wish I could had an editor to pull these up because I have the
Right.
pictures upstairs in my garage.
That's
I have the
crazy. You
pictures of
still
the
have this.
crazy guy. There was okay. Wait, we're getting ahead of ourselves. So
We
there
are.
was a cute girl on there. We were talking to a cute girl. There was that
Yeah,
one
we're
cute
two
girl.
good-looking guys. There's no
Yeah,
deformities. We're good.
yeah, and then there was the guy that was in prison that was showing us card tricks. Remember him? He had like a mullet. He had what is nowadays a cool haircut, but he had it then. Like nowadays,
Okay.
everybody's got it. The short sides, the mullet, and the puffy front. Like this guy had it in
He was he
'96.
was ahead of the game.
Yeah, he was a full generation ahead of the curve. So
Shout out him.
yeah, he was just fresh out of prison and showing us card tricks. So we're sitting with this guy. We're like 16 years old. This
Yeah, yeah.
this inmate is showing us card tricks. There's this cute girl and an old lady feeding us liquor. And then the whole
Yes.
train stops because some crazy man tried to jump out a window in the bathroom.
Who is high on acid.
Yeah, who was all
He was tripping his dick off.
yeah, he was
Yes.
tripping like crazy. And we were all looking at him because he was in the smoking cart up ahead of us. He looked like the
He
guy.
was hanging out with us. There's a picture of us with him in South Carolina.
Yes, I might have. Well,
Yes.
I don't know if he was with us, but we got a picture of him in the train on the like he was a couple seats in
He
front
was
of
trying
us.
to hang out with us, but he was tripping balls.
Yeah,
And we didn't,
that
we
guy
were so
was off
young,
his rocker.
we don't know what that meant. But
And
he looked like Edward Scissorhands. Facts.
I wish I could show
They
them.
dropped him off. They dropped him off in the middle of nowhere in a cotton field in South Carolina.
Well, yeah, they kicked him off the train, and
But in the middle of nowhere, not near a
well,
station.
he had to go.
They
'cause he
just stopped in a cotton field in South Carolina and just kicked him off. Yes.
That's so true. That was the craziest train ride ever. That was so much fun.
Just 2 hours before, he's in a picture with us in Charleston or whatever stop that was,
Yeah.
with a little thing, Charleston, and me, you, and Edward Scissorhands.
No,
And
no,
2 hours
he
later,
wasn't Edward Scissorhands, who he reminded me
bro,
of.
he looked just like a young Johnny Depp, where he's
Have
crazy.
you ever seen Raising Arizona? He looked
Yeah.
like the bad guy in that, but on crack. Like he looked like
Oh,
him,
I
but
still think
skinny.
Edward Scissorhands. Johnny Depp, Edward Scissorhands. That's how I see him. Nice talking to you.
My son's
All right.
blowing me
So
up.
we can
I
fast
hate to
forward through
I
that.
hate to check my phone. I'm sorry, but it is my
Yeah,
son, and I got to make sure he's
pretty
okay.
rude.
So that's over.
He's upstairs, I thought.
Yeah, I don't know. He's out somewhere. He's got a girlfriend
Oh,
now. His girlfriend looks like she looks like Taylor Swift.
what?
Yeah, I'm not joking.
Good for him.
Yeah, she looks just like Taylor Swift. She's a nice girl. I met her the other day for the first time, and you know,
She sing?
huh?
She sing?
I don't think she sings,
All right.
but I'll get her on one of these microphones next time I see her and see what's up.
Yeah.
I could be her agent.
I'm Funkle J.
Yeah. Are you
What?
looking around for your better half? She's already sleeping.
No, I'm looking at you.
She doesn't want to hear any of this craziness.
Come on, I'm bringing you one. I'm giving you gold here.
Are you?
You're just not catching on.
I'm probably missing it because
Yeah.
I need more ice. Too much high
Oh,
rye. Dude, we're doing great right now.
oh,
We're over an hour.
we're
So
killing it. We have so many more stories.
we got a ton of stories. And I'm gonna keep going. I don't care. It's my podcast. We're gonna roll till it's
Fuck,
over.
fuck around and find out.
Thank you. So let's talk about when we get to Florida. Okay?
Oh,
We're
pretty
there.
cool. Orlando, by the way,
And
Disney World.
yeah, we're at Disney World, and this is where a theory of mine as a young man who just hit puberty and went from like 5'7" to 6'1", I had a thought. And this came, I don't even know where this came from, but we're at Pleasure Island, right? We're at Pleasure Island,
Yes, sir.
and
Yes, sir.
we're gonna go to the club where the parents let us
Well,
go.
there's okay. A little backstory. There's like
Oh
five
my God, the
clubs.
Rose Girl! I forgot about the Rose Girl. Oh my God, I wasn't even gonna talk about
Yes,
her.
that was pretty cool too.
That was cool.
And we're babies, by the way. We
Oh
are
yeah,
babies.
we're kids. We're
But we had to
children.
sneak in with fake IDs to get into the Pleasure Island. Remember?
Did we use fake IDs?
Yes.
Oh my God, I don't
You'd
remember.
be 18 and you were 18 and I was 16.
Okay.
So they use you would go in and then we go find a spot. You give me your ID. I go come back. Remember that?
That's awesome. Yeah, I don't. That's
Yes.
crazy. So,
Yes.
all right. So we both get in. We're stamped,
Mhm.
and we're walking around.
Yes.
And there's these 2 girls surrounded by guys.
No, 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 no. Hold on, hold on. There's 15 girls for Miss Teen USA.
Oh, it was a pageant. Yeah, it
It was
was
a
a
pageant.
pageant. These were pageant girls. I totally forgot that. God.
They literally had the sashes on
Yeah,
them.
yeah. Okay, okay. I remember that now. So they had
Mhm.
sashes. They were Miss Teen, whatever state. I don't even know. But I just want to get to the point where they were surrounded by dudes. And Jade was like, "You said, let's go talk to him." And I said, "No, I got a better idea." I said, "Watch this." And I don't even know where it came
Genius,
from. But I was like,
genius level activated is where it came
oh my
from.
God, yes. I don't know.
Shout out Mike Ronaldo.
Thank you. Shout out to me because I don't know how I thought of this at that age. But I said, Jay, we were about 50 feet away. And I said, just wait for it. Wait for it. And we're standing there facing each other talking. And we're kind of using our peripheral to look at a couple of the girls. And the second those girls looked at us, I did this. I gave the hand wave, forget them, let's go. And then I turned Jay, I said, come on, we're going in here. Let's just go in here. Trust
We
me.
left and we went to a different bar.
We left and went to a different club. And they came
Yes.
in looking for us.
And we were dancing with older ladies.
Yes, yes, yeah.
Yes.
I got
And
a
they
picture of me
came-
with that old lady. I got a picture of
And
me
they
up there.
came, Miss like Illinois grabs you and you start dancing. And I'm like, hey, go Mike. All of a sudden I get Miss fucking Indiana grabs me.
Yeah.
We start dancing. No, next thing you know, we got phone numbers and we're doing like the smooshy smooshy two step.
Yeah. Yeah. That was, oh my God. We were brilliant. Brilliant.
Brilliant.
Oh, it
Because
was
every dude was
wonderful.
on their dick and we played the we're too good for you card. And it fucking worked. And
It
I will always give you props for that.
it worked, and I still had the plate in my leg because we were dancing, and I remember this. We were dancing, and when I went down, like I danced down, the freaking plate pulled out a little, and I was like,
I forgot about that.
and I
I
told her, I was like,
forgot about that.
I gotta go outside. I gotta go outside because she was trying to get me to explain to her what happened. I was like, it's too loud in here. And I went, dude, that plate pulled away from my ankle, and it hurt so bad.
I
Oh my
forgot about
God.
you were like injured trying to go do the grind.
Yes, yeah.
You're like, I can pull
Dude,
this off because
that
you're so pretty.
by the way, and I really hope your dad knows this, I literally got fired because of that surgery. I had to get surgery to get that plate taken out, and the Money Towers fired me because I was going to be out for 2 weeks. And I felt like ass because, your dad helped me get that job. I love that job, and I was doing good at it. And I told him, I said, look, I need 2 weeks off. I'm getting surgery. And I even tried to put it around Christmas so that there was holiday and, like, and they got rid of me. And I was like, man,
Yeah, we're a dime a dozen.
dude, you know how much $17 an hour was for me at 90 in 96?
That's $1 billion a year.
Oh my God. I was like $17 an hour. What? I just came from working Big M in Oswego for $2 and a quarter an hour.
Yeah. I was making 4.25 at Little Caesars.
Yeah, four and a quarter was
Mhm.
minimum wage at that time.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mikey's
that was that
Mikey's out there
that
making
story.
$15 an hour jerking off in a CVS, It's like, what?
It's so funny, but that story is so funny, but it was so real and true that you try to tell somebody else, they're like, "Yeah, right." It's like, no, really, this
That
happened.
happened. Yeah, that
It really happened.
that 100% happened, and it couldn't have happened. It was so perfect. It was so everything came to, like, I felt like Hannibal. I love it when a plan comes together. It was just that
Right.
perfect.
It
And
was like you were a puppet and you were just had this little strings and it really worked out. I'm like, there's no way. I'm like, holy shit, it's working.
and I
Holy
think
shit,
I
it's
think
working.
after that I had so much confidence. I walked right up
Yes.
to that Rose girl and was like, "I think you
Beautiful
are just
girl.
the most beautiful thing ever, and I just wanted to let you know that." And I walked off. And then she came running up to give me her number. Like, and I was just like,
Fast.
"Jay, this is our night, man. Like, this is our night,
Yeah.
dude."
And we're staying in my parents' hotel room. They're getting phone calls in their room for us. That's a true fact.
That's awesome.
Hilarious.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
we don't know what we're doing.
Oh
We
man,
have no
no.
idea.
No, we're just rolling with, like, just
We're just having fun.
yeah,
We're giggling our dicks off.
Oh, that was so much fun. God, that was so much fun. Yeah, I miss that. And then um yeah, I don't even know where to take it from there. The train ride, that Florida trip, that was a lot of fun. Myrtle Beach was a lot of fun. Um, you know what I remember the most, what I loved the most was eating breakfast the next morning. Like every
Yes.
time
Yes.
we'd have drinks or whatever, we're in the hotel room. We met all those girls. Like, good Lord, there must have been 15 girls in the rooms we were staying in.
So,
Where did they come from?
little,
Like, I guess that's
let
just
me give
how it
you,
works when you're in high school.
oh, no, let me give a little backstory for the chat. A little backstory. So, we secured a high-rise hotel overlooking the ocean.
We did? Because that's not where we stayed.
Yes. No, it was not where we
We
stayed.
stayed in
So
a
we go
shit
down
house.
there. Yes. So this ended up working out for the best. So we
Yes.
go down there, we drive the 12 hours, whatever it was.
Yeah.
We go to check in. Hunter's got this fake ID. And they look 2 seconds at us. They're like, no, you can't stay here. I'm like, what do you mean? We booked it. What's going on? Here's our ID. We're 25. Like, no, you got to stay at this shit box. We're like, no, this is going to suck.
Yeah.
When we go there, it ended up being the best thing that ever happened to us
Oh yeah.
because our sliding glass window opened up
To
to
the
the
strip.
strip.
Right to the strip. Yeah.
We're on it. We just went out there with a cooler and beers, and we had every
I rode in a
flying
Lamborghini.
awesome. Yes, everybody you can think of were coming to hang out with us.
Yes. Yes.
They literally hung out with us all day long.
Yeah.
We were pulling friends
From
for 5 days straight.
oh yeah. It was a blast. Yeah,
And
that
our
was
neighbors were from Richmond, Virginia. They were so cool.
yeah.
They ended up being like really good friends of ours for a couple of years. Like we would chat and stuff. There was no shenanigans, but they were really cool.
Yeah.
And they were like our wingmen. So
Yeah.
it's like, oh, these guys can't be bad. They're hanging out with girls. Meanwhile, we're awesome.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, that was a that trip was that was fun. That was a good time.
That
I can't
was,
I'm glad it
and
happened.
we were babies.
We were.
And that was back in the day. You can have under stamped on your forehead and still get served.
True. Yeah,
Back in
that's
those
very
days,
true. I
none of
mean,
us were of
when
age.
I
Like
went
we
to the
were 18
bars
years old.
when I went to the bars in Oswego, I would just go in with Chaz
Mhm.
and I didn't even show ID. He'd just go, "He's good." And I
Yes.
was in. You know, they just let me in.
Yeah.
Chaz would just go, "He's good." And then that was it. I'm in the bar drinking.
Yep. Having older friends was great for us.
Yeah, yeah. And I don't I just can't man, we used to have penny night like there was a
Can't
flip
do that
night
anymore.
in Oswego.
Flip cup
A flip
or
no,
flip
just
quarter
flip a
quarters.
quarter. You could order
Heads or
15
tails.
shots.
If you get it right, you get a free one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if you knew the bartender, she'd flip the quarter and you'd be like, heads? And she'd go, and you go tails, and she'd go, you got it, you know?
Got it. Yep. Same thing in Cortland, brother.
Yeah. So I mean, just the deals, the nightly deals, and it was just ridiculous. I mean, the alcohol that flows through that town is just unreal. I mean, you know, and you were there. I don't know if you were
Yeah, I
there.
came up a ton.
Um,
I came up a ton because Hunter went to school there, and Trevor and Chaz.
well, I mean, on the previous
And
episode, I talked about Bill's graduation party. You were there for that.
I was there.
Yeah.
I was.
And that
Yeah.
we got into a pretty big brawl in downtown Oswego.
So here's the funny thing about that. Hold on, I'm grabbing a beer. I'm right here.
All right.
Grabbing a beer. So funny thing about that is I'm outside hanging out with friendlies. 10 minutes, whatever. You guys, you and Elvis come, hey, we just got into a fight. I'm like, what?
My brother's nose is just
Yeah.
gushing with blood.
No idea. I was clueless, homies. I'm out there probably chasing tail, whatever the fuck I'm doing.
Oh, I think we were all chasing tail, and that became the problem. I think you know, is
Well, I had no idea
I
about the
don't know
fight.
what
It
we
was
were
not
doing.
on my radar. I wasn't involved, but I was there.
We were all like, I mean, we started drinking at 8 that morning. I just don't drink. I don't drink like that anymore. Like,
Oh, we can't. No, it's physically impossible. Can't
Yeah.
do it.
and but
Back then, oh, we would pop right back up like we're spring chicken.
oh yeah, especially when my dad's banging pots and pans, you know.
Oh yeah, yeah. Shout out Bill.
Yeah,
Shout out
Bill.
John.
Yeah, yeah, pops, John. Yeah, I'm telling you.
But yeah,
right
I was
now,
at that bar. You got beat up, and Elvis got beat up. You guys come out to me. You're all bloodied up. I'm like, what the hell happened?
let's go up to the Sting.
Yeah, I had no idea. No idea. Totally oblivious.
Yeah, it was it we had no business being
And
in
you
a
were still
fight.
looking for your sandal.
Yeah, I lost it. I couldn't find it. I
Where's my
had two.
sandal?
I was carrying two guys looking for a sandal. It was insane. But um, you need to get a hold of Johnny if you want to play winter golf, because I'm telling you, it's a blast. And he's got a new
Oh,
gas heater in the barn, so it's like 78 degrees out there. You can play golf
perfect.
all winter long.
Love it.
Um,
Johnny, if you're watching, remember me? What's up, bro?
oh, he's definitely watching,
Uh,
and he definitely knows who you are. Um,
I know, but hey, John, what's up?
I'll tell you what, JB, we can keep talking, but I'm going to end the podcast. I think
Yes, sir.
I think we got a good time limit rolling here, and
Mm-hmm.
we still have to catch up, and definitely have to have you back on. And I want to see, um, I want to be able to go over this tonight and look at it and see how it went.
Yeah.
And
You know what? I think in the next couple of weeks, whenever that time frame works out, I'd love to be on with you and Ty.
yeah, yeah, we
Because
can get you on.
us three knuckleheads would be hilarious.
Yeah, we can definitely do that. And Ty, I might do it again tomorrow. If you want to come back on tomorrow, if Ty's in town, I might do another one, because what I like to do is do at least one video that doesn't get aired, so that if I am
Mhm.
sick or out of town, I can air
Right.
it. Um,
The evergreen. Got it.
so let's let's end it right there. I want to thank everybody for watching. I know this episode didn't have an actual storyline, but me and JB, we haven't talked in years, and I thought it'd be great to just do it on the show. So I hope you enjoyed the dialogue, and if please leave in the comments if something, if we told a story that didn't make any sense because we didn't explain it. Leave it in the comments, and we can explain it tomorrow or the next time we're on. Um, and because I know a lot of you guys listen to this while you're driving, or and I guess I'm talking to you, Joe, because I know you listen to it while you're driving your truck. But
What's up, Joe?
yeah, shout out to Joe. Um,
Shut up, Joe.
and so I'm gonna end it right here for tonight. I want to thank everybody for watching. Please share it, like it, subscribe. And we can, well, I'm going to keep doing it anyways, so I'll leave it there. I will keep doing
Yeah.
this whether you do or not, but if you do share it, we can grow it and let other people enjoy it. So thanks for
Come
coming
on,
out.
chat. Let's go, chat. Let's go, chat. Come on, chat.
So that's like I said, again, Jay, on the count of 3, thanks for coming out. 1,
All right.
2, 3. Thanks for coming
Thanks
out.
for coming out.
Okay, we
Love
are
you.
almost in sync. We're gonna blame it on the camera.
Oh, delay.
Yeah,
Right.
the delay. Thanks,
Yeah.
guys.